EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll push forward for about a yard. Andrew Billings from the interior there to bring him down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Barkley. From up and down, just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for Eagles.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
More yards. That's another Eagles first down.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
TJ Edwards on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. He'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Eagles.
They'll run it here with Saquon. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's Goddard in motion. On the ground, this is Barkley. And this is a slight improvement over the previous, but he's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Eagles.
Here's Barkley. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for 2. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0. following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. They run. It's the former Eagle, DeAndre Swift. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. That'll be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with 4th down coming up. They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
A gain of 12. First down, Bears.
Ready to run. Biggie Angels. Biggie Angels.
Now Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
2nd and 11.
Ready to run.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. Gets to the edge at the 30. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. And even 50 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Ready, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2.
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
The Eagles.
Greg and I will be right back after this. Throwing on second down, Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
Now Williams. And it's complete to Moore on the right side. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. I give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. To the 45. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Great. Well set up for the two-point conversion.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he's into the end zone again. It's the octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Duvernay on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The Bears first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Williams. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
First down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
Bears 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Duvernay on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Ready, set, up.
On the give, it is Manunga. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man downfield is Lovely. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Chicago. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a gain of a yard.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got his big tight end. Post him lovely. Touchdown, Bears.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here is Shipley on the return. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Crowd left Yanni. Great. Check. Don't touch.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Great. Check. I know you want it. 73. Don't touch.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Moving left. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Moving to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
180.
That's Goddard in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Great. Check.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. On 1st down there, gain of 14 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. That's Goddard in motion. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
Great.
They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Great. Check. I know you want it.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 38 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go. First and goal. Barkley. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
To throw is Hurts. He'll swing that out wide, and he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points. So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. Duvernay on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. This is first and 10. Here's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Williams to throw on second down. Complete to Swift. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this.
Into space, inside the 20. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at security.
And he is in. The risk pays off. They take the lead here in the final moments of the game.
Eagles 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Here's first down. Now Hurts. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. On the move left. Taking off. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. They'll come up for first and 10.
Great. Set. 180. Count left. No touch.
Now Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Second and 10. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
No touch.
Off the play fake, Hurts escaping to his left. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Jones. And the Bears are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one in the win column for the Bears. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night.